The reason why a lot of people won't become who they want is because they're too attached to who they've been. And you hear it all the time when people say, I've always been this way. Okay, well, if that's working for you, keep doing that. I knew it wasn't working for me any longer. I had hit my version of rock bottom. So I was willing to let go of everything and everybody. See, another reason why people won't get there is because the doorway is for you to fit through. You trying to carry everybody else through because you're trying to be Rescue 911. And you got to rescue you first. I am much more valuable to my family and to my community because I was willing to let them go through the door myself, teach myself, learn myself, condition myself, and then come back and get them. I'm much more valuable to them now.
I just wanted to say that when you are truly working on yourself, it may feel like you're stagnant. Yes, you're going to be stagnant. It's going to feel like you're stagnant, but you're not stagnant. You're working on yourself. So once you get done doing that, though, you're eventually going to take off. You're going to sprint. So it's almost like you go from being on autopilot, working on yourself, doing the internal work, and then you're going to go into drive, just like that. But see, a lot of people are not patient enough to get past this stagnancy. And the stagnancy is just an illusion because you are doing more internal work than outward work, which means it requires you to sit with yourself, which may feel like you're stagnant, but you're not. Another thing that I want to share with you guys is that, I've been working on my perfectionist issues, always trying to come across perfect. I have started embracing the fact that I am human, I am made of flesh, I make mistakes. I'm not going to get it right every time. And the reason why I had this aha moment was because I realized when I was trying to achieve this perfectionist just image, like everything had to be perfect, right? I realized it required me to critique and criticize myself a lot, which means I was being very hard on myself, which means I was also causing insecurities within myself because I was trying to meet a standard that wasn't even real. It wasn't human. It's not human to be perfect. So now my approach is to not do that. My approach is to be kinder, understanding, and the best part, this is where my confidence comes in, because the reason why I used to be such a perfectionist, right, was because I was insecure. But see, this is where my confidence comes in with not being a perfectionist, right? Instead of being a perfectionist, I just take accountability if I make a mistake. I just take ownership. Oh my God. Yeah. And see, when you do that, right, you're not insecure about coming across imperfect, dumb, slow, stupid. And I know it's rooted, you guys, in the fact that I grew up with a learning disability, which I've been very open about. That's where it's rooted from. So I always felt like I got to get it right. I got to get it right because I don't want to be called stupid. I don't want to be labeled stupid. But now I've embraced the fact that I can own it. I wanted to share that with y'all because it's something that I recently learned, and my approach is so different now. And it is making doing the work more enjoyable because I think when you get on yourself about being stagnant is part of the process. And it's not even being, it's feeling like you're stagnant, but you're doing internal work. It doesn't require you to move. And that drives me insane, y'all. Because I always feel like I got to be on the move. I got to be on the go. I got to be doing something. What's the next thing? Let's get to it. But when you're doing the internal work, you are more still. And you are sitting with yourself, by yourself, in silence. A lot of people don't get to this part because they can't get out of that part, that phase. It's just a phase. And that's why I always try to break these things down, because I want you to realize that a lot of this stuff that I talk about, it is a phase. it's a short period of time. You just got to be dedicated for that phase. You got to be dedicated for that time frame, and then you'll move on to the next. And that's the thing. You just got to weather the storm for a short period of time. And then, like, once you do that, you'll start to see how everything that you were working on or that you were going through, you made it. And you're going to be so grateful. And you're going to be just so humbled too, because it took you going through that storm for you to even get to the good part. That's why when people try to make it seem like I'm arrogant, I'm like, no, I had to go through a lot of shit to even get to this part. So moral of the story is, don't be hard on yourself when you're doing the work. Honestly, I feel like you should really kind of baby yourself with accountability, but baby yourself, like nurture yourself. Like, you know, when you are sick and you get special treatment, it's kind of like that, but with boundaries, you know, like, don't be out here eating stuff you know that you're going to later regret because you're on a weight loss journey or something like that. But like, I don't know, like, you know, take yourself to a spa, get your feet and your nails done. Go out here and get a different type of massage. Like, they have so many different massages that you can get within different cultures and stuff like that. I've been doing that. Get more into spirituality stuff if you're into that stuff, like holistic approach when it comes to certain things with your body. I've been doing that a lot. Like, I got an IV the other day. Just like, give yourself some extra TLC while you're going through it.